I came across buildx when I wanted to switch my system architecture on Elastic Beanstalk to ARM64. And that's where the problem starts. How do you build for a completely different architecture? First part of the solution is buildx, and it's a Docker CLI plugin that simplifies building these images, and it's included by default in Docker Desktop. To use buildx, you need to define a new builder instance, and this is an example command that creates a builder called multi-arch, and multi-arch builds for AMD 64 and ARM 64 platforms. And usually this first line should be enough, but the second line is optional and means that the builder instance will share the same network namespace as the host machine. And I thought by adding this line, npm dependency installs will be faster, but they weren't. And when you configure your builder, you want to bootstrap it. And what I mean by that, so our builder is called multi-arch, and I'm passing the flag bootstrap. First part of the line, inspect, it will show the build configuration, and the second line will start the builder if it's not already started. And you can see from the build configuration and that our builder supports AMD 64 and ARM 64 platforms. Building a Docker image for multiple architecture is as similar as running a regular Docker build command. You just need to specify the previously created builder, the platforms you want to build it on, and name of your image and path to Docker file. Okay, by now we covered what is buildx, how to configure it, inspect and bootstrap it, and also build with buildx. And when you build your image, you want to test it. And you can do so with QEMU. And QEMU stands for Quick Emulator, and it's a tool that allows you to run different operating systems and CPU architectures on a host machine. You can install the QEMU by defining sudo apt install QEMU, but I had issues with running the default one, and it's an old version, so I installed and configured the QEMU from the sources. And this is the command. This is the command that will install the QEMU for sources. And this last command installs the necessary binary format handlers in the Docker runtime environment, which will enable Docker to run containers for different architectures. And I'm not sure if I need this, but this is an environment variable that enables experimental features in Docker CLI. And to test your built image, you will specify a similar command as in running any Docker image, but you need to specify a flag, a platform that you want to build for, that you want the Docker to run for ARM64. And this is the command that just tests that we have a correct architecture. And if everything is correct, you should get this as a response.